Seasoned historical romance readers know two things. One, stepbacks are the best. And two, they don't make them anymore. But the question is, why? I have the answer. Few people realize that they actually use the glue from geese to adhere the stepback in place. We also know that one of the most notable models for historical romance is Fabio. However, many years ago, there was an accident on a roller coaster. Fabio was riding, just having a grand old time, when a goose literally ran into his face. Only him. This really happened. I'm covering the blood with a picture of a goose in case anyone doesn't want to see blood. You're welcome to Google that image if you want to see what he actually looked like. He was okay. I don't know about the goose. But ever since that time, stepbacks are no longer being made. Coincidence? I think not. Hi, my name's Bea. Welcome to my channel, Mama Needs to Read Romance, and announce a readathon I could not be more excited about, and also make up some stuff. Admit it, for just a second you believed me, right? Just a second. You are going to be thrilled. Crystal of Books for Ever After has created the most fun readathon that's going to be coming the second 2 weeks of May, beginning May 17th, ending May 31st. It's a historical romance-based readathon called the Ever After Readathon. This is based on Crystal's favorite movie, which is Ever After. Her birthday is May 25th, and she thought, what better way to celebrate than by hosting one of the coolest readathons I've ever heard of. I am so grateful that she asked me to host. Other co-hosts include, of course, Crystal of Books Forever After, Tara of Tara Talks Books, Maggie of Maggie's Books and Stuff, Hannah of Hannah Blackwell, and Monica of Pardon This Book Addict. Many of them filmed their announcement videos to come out today. I will have everything linked below. Crystal's created a Discord that you can join so we can talk all things books whenever we want. Not only that, there are going to be plenty of reading sprints. We're still hammering out the details of who is doing which day, but so far we know that Crystal's going to be hosting on Friday, May 17th, Saturday, May 25th, and Friday, May 31st. I will be certain to let you know when I'm hosting, and of course when I'm going to be joining my other friends on their channels as well. So what do? You read as much historical romance as your little heart desires. We've also got bingo cards that you can fill out. People that fill out the bingo cards and submit them by June 1st. Crystal's actually going to be holding a raffle where she will be giving away her favorite books. More on her favorite books in just a moment. Let's talk a little bit more about these bingo cards. There's actually two kinds. You can either do the 16 square bingo card or the 9 square bingo card. There are many prompts. Books can meet more than one prompt on the bingo card. For the first page of prompts, we've got Books Forever After favorites, which include Lisa Kleypas's Again the Magic, Julia Quinn's An Offer from a Gentleman, Millie Criswell's True Love, Jude Devereaux's Remembrance, Sarah MacLean's The Day of the Duchess, Teresa Medeiros' Yours Until Dawn, Kerrigan Burns' The Highwayman, and Pam Godwin's Sea of Ruin. What's so cool is if you win the raffle, you could win one of these books. Additionally, on that first page of prompts, one of the books you pick needs to be set in Hawaii, Portugal, Spain, or Puerto Rico. Or another prompt, it needs to be a Cinderella or a Beauty and the Beast retelling. It could have Ever After in the title, and it could be a dark historical romance such as noir, gothic, etc. If you're doing the 9-space bingo card, you only need 3 prompts from this page. If you're doing the 16-space card, you need 4 prompts from this page. On the second prompt page, you can pick a book that has a second chance romance, a governess, is a pirate romance, includes time travel, has a grumpy or broody hero, is from a BIPOC author, or written by an indie author. Now, if you're doing that 9-space bingo card, you need to pick 3 prompts from this page. But if you're doing the 16 prompt bingo card, you can mix and match any number from this card and the card I'm about to show you. Card 3, the book could be an audiobook, a novella, have a clinch cover, is underrated with less than 2,000 reviews on Goodreads, a book that you chose just because of the step back, was published before the year 2000, or a new release from 2022 to 2024. So again, if you pick the 9-space bingo card, you need to pick 3 prompts from this page. But if you pick that 16-piece bingo card, then you can pick any number from this page. Here is my bingo card. I chose to do 9 squares, which means that I am picking 3 prompts from each of the 3 pages. Look at these gorgeous graphics that Crystal created that we can all share on our Instagrams. There's the to be read red page. By the way, all these colors are inspired by the cover of the movie Ever After. How cool! She's so creative. We've also got a currently reading template with the book you read and the prompts that it hits. Another great one, a quick review, which will be fun for all of us to see, the book number, the rating, the prompts, and your thoughts. So when Crystal asked if I wanted to join, it took me all of 0.3 seconds to say, yes, I'm in! Partly because there are so many historical romances that I've been wanting to read that just haven't fit anywhere in my TBR, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to take the second 2 weeks of May and just devour as many historical romances as I can. What I have done is I've picked 14 that hit a bunch of the prompts and or things that I have just been dying to read. They've been rattling around in my brain for weeks to months. So this is the perfect excuse. Let me show you what I am hoping to read in this readathon. We've got Suddenly You by Lisa Kleypas. I am a huge Lisa Kleypas fan. This is one of her standalones, maybe one of the most popular books she's ever written. I've heard it's extra spicy. I'm very curious. Cannot wait to enjoy this one. I recently fell in love with Scarlett Scott when I read How to Love a Dangerous Rogue, thanks to your votes, by the way. I've heard left, right, and sideways that Nobody's Duke might be the very best Beauty and the Beast retelling. I've been dying to read more of her. I've been wanting to read this book. What better time than this readathon? If you saw my historical romance book haul the other day, you know that I was super enthralled by The Duke by Kerrigan Byrne. We have two people that were in love when they were adolescents. He now has amnesia. He doesn't remember that they were ever together. She's even married in a marriage of convenience, but he winds up in her hospital. She's a nurse, and what are they going to do? It's a forbidden romance that has me on the edge of my seat, and I haven't even opened the book yet. We've also got Megan Frampton's His Study in Scandal. This was the one I never did read that I really wanted to when I was going through my reverse age gap phase. So we still have another older lady, younger gentleman, and he is betrothed to her stepdaughter. I can't stand it. It's another forbidden romance. I can't take it. I gotta read it. And I haven't read Megan Frampton yet, so I'm super excited. I saw this one on Jess of Peace Love Books channel mentioned as one of the best historical romances ever. She really loved it. It's Valerie Bowman's The Footman and I. It's a series where all these really rich gentlemen pretend to be servants in order to win the heart of a woman who has no idea about their title or their money. It sounds so intriguing, and I couldn't pass this up. Plus, I've never read Valerie Bowman before, so I really want to try her out. I put this book, Forever Your Rogue by Erin Langston, on my TBR so long ago. Everyone I knew that I love loves this book. I've been dying to read it. I don't know anything else other than, oh my gosh, this cover is so perfect for spring, and everyone I love loves this, so gonna read it. Here's another one that has been on a lot of people's best list. I had more than one of you in my comments recommend this book to me. Vivian Loret's It Had to Be a Duke. I haven't read Vivian Loret yet, so I'm really excited to try this one out, especially since several of you have mentioned it to me in the comments, so yay! I picked another one that's a very similar title. It Had to Be The Duke by Christy Caldwell. I've never read Christy Caldwell before, and the other day Megan of Megan's Book Nook and I were talking about the fact that Christy Caldwell also has a child who has special needs. This is the prequel novella. I'm excited. I think I did this one in my live show with Tara and Joanna. We had so much fun going through a bag of books that I bought for $1. I had no idea what they were. And some were hits and some were misses. And this was one of the hits, Blame It on the Duke by Lenora Bell. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. She apparently wins him in a game of cards. Just sounds so funny. He said, all right, you know what? I will give you one summer just to sort of get me out of your system because I'm not going to be for the marriage mart for very long. It has to do with a mental health issue in his family, actually, which is sort of intriguing as well. They get this one beautiful summer together in the countryside. It just sounds so fantastic and so perfect just as we are on the precipice of summer to read this book. So Crystal mentioned a gothic type book, and I thought the perfect one would be The Orchids of Ashthorne Hall. It just came out April 2nd, actually, and it is about a woman. She's mostly interested in the orchids that she's caring for in this home that she's inherited or she's just bought. I'm kind of going into it blind, but I do know that there is a man who's the caretaker of the home who knows more about the home than she does. Two of them fall in love as they're trying to discover what's going on for real in this house. Apparently it's haunted. There's also some sort of stories about pirates having been in there. There could be treasure. It looks really interesting. I can't wait to read it. This was really cool. Not only is this a time travel, which follows one of the prompts, but in the comments in my videos not too long ago, one of you recommended Jude Devereaux's A Knight in Shining Armor. We have a woman, and I believe present day-ish, she is mourning the loss of her husband. She's actually at his graveside just weeping over the tombstone when all of a sudden a knight in shining armor appears in the graveyard beside this church from hundreds of years in the past, and the two of them go on an incredible adventure of love together. I actually just got goosebumps. This is gonna be so cool. I haven't read Sarah MacLean in a long time, maybe since 2022. And when I saw The Day of the Duchess as one of Crystal's favorite books, I thought, oh my gosh, this is the perfect time to jump back into Sarah MacLean. So I'm gonna be reading this one, again, going in blind, other than the fact that I know that this is another summer book. So I am looking for historical romances for the summer. Ooh, I think I might do a video about historical romances for the summer recommendations. Let's do that. In the meantime, gonna be reading The Day of the Duchess. Pirates. I love them. I don't read enough of them. In fact, I fell in love with the first book of the Sutherland Brothers series by Cressley Cole, The Captain of All Pleasures, back when I first started my channel nearly 2 years ago. It was the summer of 22. There's only 2 books in the Sutherland Brothers series. The other one is The Price of Pleasure. I've looked for it. I've never found it. Oh my gosh, this is the perfect time to fill that pirate prompt in and finally read the other book in the series. I am super excited. Another one I cannot wait to read finally is The Secret by Julie Garwood. Everyone I know who loves historical romance, especially the older school ones, say this is not to be missed. It must be read. Well, who am I to argue? I'm really excited to read this anyway. I will give you one guess what that is. A smoothie. Is this grounds for divorce? If you haven't seen my other videos, my husband is constantly making smoothies. So here's my whole TBR. Barely fits on there. Am I gonna be able to read all of these? No, I'm not. I'm gonna try to read as many as I can. And I'm going to have my wheel of names pick for me right now. I'm so excited. I'll be doing this every time I finish a book. I will make sure to post at least a short and maybe something on Instagram so you can tell what book I'm reading next. Okay, so here we go. I'm about to click and I'm going to be projecting, obviously. So who's ready? This is so exciting. Nobody's Duke. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So there we are. My first book, beginning May 17th, Nobody's Duke. I cannot wait. Let me know, are you participating? And if you are, what books are you excited to read? Which bingo card will you be picking? Are there certain prompts you're excited about? I cannot wait to do this with you guys. This is gonna be 2 fabulous weeks of historical romance fun, and I cannot wait. If you don't feel like giving me a comment, that's fine. Leave me an emoji that just says historical to you. I can't wait to see what you pick. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying whatever it is that you're reading, whether it's historical romance or not. Until next time, thanks so much. Take care. Bye.